Time to talk business in Greater Manchester now. Kieran Maguire's here. He's a senior lecturer in the subject at Manchester Metropolitan University. Welcome, Kieran. The only business story in town tonight, the sale of GMG Regional Media to Trinity Mirror. That's the Manchester Evening News, an awful lot of local papers and the like. £44.8 million. A good deal, do you think?
Well, it's a good deal for who? From the Guardian's point of view, I think nobody's making money selling newspapers. So there was concern whether the Guardian was going to survive on a long-term basis. This gives it security. It can invest in, perhaps into its website. It can always invest in a spell checker, knowing the Guardian, and things of a similar ilk. So it's bringing it as a cash advantage to the Guardian, which perhaps can use as a stopgap until things start to improve.
So why, if the market in newspapers is declining, which is what I read and what I'm told, does somebody pay £44.8 million for an awful lot of newspapers?
Well, it seems a bit of a strange one. I think from the Trinity Mirror's perspective is that they've already got a big stable of local newspapers. It can look to centralise costs and therefore save money and perhaps turn the MEN into a profitable newspaper, whereas at present it's perhaps breaking even. Yeah,
in the Trinity Mirror press release on the subject, they say that the businesses profit 12 months to December 2009 nil. Now, it hasn't made any profit in the 12 months to December 2009. They paid £44.8 million for it. They must be confident they can do something with this.
That's right. Well, there's two ways of making money. They can increase revenues or they can cut costs. Now, the fact that they're moving up to Oldham, that's the first stage. They're going to be cutting costs. I'm not quite sure what the status is of the buildings on Deansgate. If they can be sold, then they can start to get some of their cash back. And also, if you take a look at it from a cash perspective, they're not actually paying £45 million in cash up front. So they could actually start to get some of the cash straight back, and they won't actually be hitting their overdraft too badly. OK, well, we'll move on. We'll obviously follow that story very closely here. Smoking in pubs isn't back, but it tastes similar, is the headline in one of the business stories. This is a story of a Marine who sealed a deal to see, well, not real cigarettes, but faux cigarettes returning to pubs. Do you think he's onto a winner? It seems a really bizarre one. I mean, if you look at pubs, everybody's crawling out of pubs as soon as they want a drag. These things, they don't have a battery, they don't release steam, they seem... but it's still £6 for 20, and they're big in Germany. It seems a very unusual product.
They deliver nicotine to the user without exposing them to the other harmful ingredients present in conventional tobacco products, apparently. I don't know what the law in the pub says. Is it actually the smoking of nicotine that's banned, or is it the using of a... I don't know. There may be some legal grey areas you'll have to explore with that one. Very quickly, we're pressing for time, and I'm curious to get your thoughts on this. I read today that stores had their worst January in 15 years, and as a consequence we may be getting what's called a double-dip recession. Do you think so?
It's 50-50. I think the downside was the weather was very bad, the VAT's gone up, so therefore people brought forward their spending into the end of December. Whether they think people can get out again is pretty marginal, and everybody's scared of what's going to happen in the budget. If consumers are hit hard in the budget, yes, double dip, definitely.
However, apparently online trading was quite good, wasn't it, for January, even though we didn't get out into the shops because of the weather?
Well, that's right. We all sat indoors and went onto Amazon.
Other websites are available. Kieran, thank you very much indeed for your thoughts.